rundown for the 3 people you're definitely asking for. April 7th. Today's rundown is brought to you by Game Time. There is a new exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. They're the only ticketing company Barstool Sports uses to buy tickets. This is a new exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. It is Game Time. Game Time, first of all, shout out to them. They made me my worst weekend ever, but I also was invited to sit at great seats in New Orleans and watch Duke lose to UNC, which is like one of the craziest tickets ever. And they said, no problem, Marty, you're there. So Game Time is awesome. It's the biggest last-minute price drops can be found on the seats you thought you could never buy. The Yankees this year, I cannot wait to go to a game. I want to be last minute. Say Game Time, what's this at? Buy them off Game Time, and that's where I'll be buying all my tickets. You gonna buy Mets tickets?
My Mets tickets, Billy Joel tomorrow night. I might use Game Time for.
Ooh.
Absolutely use Game Time for. And yeah, a lot of Mets games. Should be a fun weekend of events with Game Time.
Yeah, I posted National Championship Day to prove what Game Time's saying. So $20 tickets on Game Time for Kansas, North Carolina National Championship Day. I posted on my Twitter. Got a big response. Don't see how you can beat that. They're backing up their words.
So download the Game Time app, go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code RUNDOWN for $20 off your first purchase. Download Game Time, last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Oh man, my nose I'm crying. Opening day.
Opening day, baseball's back, baby.
This office, man. These Met fans are the worst.
How are we the worst?
I see Clem, I saw KFC, I saw their whole group, and they're like already so down. And they're like, well, the Yankees aren't gonna be that good anyway, but they're like, of course we're gonna be bad. And it's just like the Mets are starting a number 5 starter in the first opening day. You guys are fucked already.
I'm not saying that we're going to win 120 games. I'm simply just excited
no
that
one
the Mets
wins
are back.
120
I
games.
can't be happy that my team's playing baseball again?
You can, but they're all sad already, I'm saying.
Well, yeah, when DeGrom is dead already, it's pretty sad. Yeah.
But that's your guys' fault. You should
Yeah,
have
it's
been
my
on
fault that Jacob DeGrom is just
No, the Mets'
a
fault.
zombie.
It's the Mets' fault.
How is it the Mets' fault? They came out of nowhere, this thing.
Out of nowhere, they should be on him. As your star guy, should always know him. Everything about him, everything he does.
He's an out of nowhere guy. I'm kind of putting DeGrom near like look at the Flowers DeGrom area where he's never gonna come back. We just take him out. But
do you think you should trade him?
Yeah,
I think you should.
Well, when you got a guy that just is this injury prone,
yeah,
it's just gonna keep happening.
It just keeps happening. It's just like it's nonstop.
Like last year, it just sucked. Even last year, I remember I went to one of the games. It was like he pitched 4 innings and he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then he pitches 4 innings.
Yeah.
And then he just dies the next week. It's like it sucks. So at one point you gotta just cut your losses, and I think it's kind of time soon. But we'll see how this season goes around.
The best thing of so far today is that Acuna was on a podcast, and he was just like, it was a Spanish-speaking podcast, so he didn't think anyone would understand him, and he just talked about Freddie Freeman being like, yeah, I didn't talk to him, like we never talked besides playing in the same stadium. He tried to like bully him when he was a new player, like he was too flashy and all that stuff, and then he tweeted like, I've never said any of that, but he quite literally just said it on the podcast, but I think since he said it in Spanish, he didn't think anyone would be able to fucking read it or to listen to it.
We got subtitles on this video? I love the podcast host here in his fedora. Who's this guy? Nah,
I mean, we're just going to listen to words that we don't understand.
I do think it's hilarious, though. It's like, if I said it in Spanish, I never really said it.
Yeah, exactly. I explained all. That's what I said.
I love that response because we were close because we were literally on the same field.
Yeah,
we were
play on the same team, but that's what people don't understand as athletes too. Like a lot of athletes just don't hang out. They're like, it's like coworkers. Sometimes you don't hang out with coworkers, and it's just you're just in the same 100%. Place.
I'm sure it's for like older guys like Freddie Freeman that have been there 10 years too. Like once you're established and you already have so many friends and stuff, you get to a point where you like don't need new friends.
It's like this. All right, you're a senior. It's like almost here. You're like Dave, and then because Freddie Freeman was like Dave of the Braves, and then you get someone like a 19-year-old. You get 1 month trial Ethan coming in here trying to like be all flashy like he's the best person in the world, and it's like all right, let's knock him down a little bit. Like you gotta make your way.
I mean, it's a big roster. Was there 40 men on the roster? Is that baseball?
25.
40 men roster
in September.
Yeah. I'm not in baseball mode. It's only opening day. It's only opening day.
But yeah, it's just. But now Acuna could be like could probably be like, hey, go fuck yourself. I can do whatever I want because he's.
Well,
fucking
yeah, he's around
awesome.
Acuna. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. What is your? Do one take right now do a future for me. I have the Angels winning the division.
A future that I was actually looking at yesterday. I did pick Central 2 days ago with Ev and Smitty. I think Trey Turner 10-1 to score the most runs in the league on Barstool Sportsbook. Is a pretty
Score
solid
the
future.
most runs?
Yeah, Trey Turner score the most runs in the league. 10-1.
Love that.
10-1 is pretty sick odds.
Mine's is
Fucking, he was on Bush the Line.
maybe I've been watching too many Chris Castellani videos last year, and it got me on the Tigers bandwagon a little bit. But the Detroit Tigers over 78.5 wins. I think they got a young roster on the way up. And then other than the White Sox, it's hard to really know what any of those other teams are going to be in that division. And I thought Detroit built some momentum late last year, and it's a young team that takes some more steps forward. So over 70.
That was a great trade for them. I'm crying.
So you know how I just said, realistically, like, I do think Jacob deGrom may be dead. Can you give me a realistic over/under Yankees wins?
They're going to win 94 games.
Okay.
The over/under's 91.5, right?
It's really not crazy. Like, everyone's like, oh, the Yankees are down. If you have Aaron Judge, Stanton, and Gallo in your outfield, you're like, wow, it's a fucking stacked outfield.
And Rizzo.
And then you got Josh Donaldson. He's a hammer. Garrett Cole, best pitcher in the world. It's like, we're fine.
If he's sick of the home run derby, yeah.
I don't think it's like the Yankees. I mean, they're going to definitely be good. It's just
What are you,
that
Red Sox guy,
everybody in that
right? You a Red Sox guy? Oh, you're a Guardian.
Hey, you got it right. At least you got it right.
Guardians, I can't even say Guardians. Doesn't even.
A lot of syllables say Guardian.
I feel like it's like a divorce court proceeding, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel like more. But on the Yankees front, I think the Yankees will be good. It's just that division's tough as balls. No pun intended.
4 teams of the AL East are going to make the playoffs. All right.
You still think you're going to walk around as Cleveland calling them the tribe?
No.
Maybe.
I feel like that's a cool, like, not even the Indians, just the tribe is cool to say.
I almost slip up saying Guardians every single time. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm talking to someone, I say Indians still.
I've always enjoyed
you
like
have to.
calling people the tribe. I feel like that's like when you're in Philly and you call the Eagles the birds.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
I
And
might
both
still
cool
say the
sayings.
tribe, but, don't want to get canceled.
What are the fucking birds doing, dude?
All right. That's opening day. Now let's move to the Masters. Masters started today. Tiger, everyone's just talking about Tiger, pretty much. He's in pink. People say, oh my God, Tiger's playing today.
Which I gotta say, shout out to Foreplay though. The line of merch that just put out with the Tiger merch
It's sick.
is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Tiger,
cool.
The actual Tiger playing golf is sick.
They jerk off Tiger like no one's business. I'll say that.
I think that's fair though. He's like the greatest golfer of all time. It's like
Money comes out literally.
That's fine. I'm just saying they jerk him off. And I think you're also crazy if you didn't take him 60-1.
He ended up 35-1.
Yeah, even 35-1, just because if you want to be a part of it. But Masters Week is always the best. Where like
we're Max Homa guys here.
I'm a Max Homa.
We're Max Homa guys.
I'm a Will Zalatoris guy.
There's Zalatoris guy.
And a Max Homa guy. That's my two favorite.
I'm a strong Sam Burns guy because, as Marty always loves pointing out, if they're from Louisiana or Mississippi,
Mintzy,
you're getting support. You're getting support from me at Barstool.
We'll be on Pick Central and be like, what's your picks, Mintzy? It's like, well, I like the so-and-so today because the pitcher's from Louisiana. It's like, all right, you know what? That's fair.
You got to support your guys, man.
That is completely
Sam Burns
fair.
is really good, too, though. He's 35-1. He's one of the hottest young golfers on the tour.
Zalatoris is a Wake Forest Demon Deacon.
Okay.
Yeah, and Zalatoris,
That's second last year.
second. So
Second place last year.
That's pretty good. But yeah, this is the merch right here. It's fucking sick.
That white tee is awesome. With
Yeah,
Man, that is
bending
cool.
down.
That's a Triggs doing, definitely. But yeah, so I guess we'll watch. I mean, Masters it just started, so I don't know what else to fuck.
Yeah, I'm excited to tune in.
Tigers
I'm not
eat
a
more.
golf guy at all, but I'm excited to tune in and watch. Should be fun.
Yeah, I mean everyone's a golf guy with a bat. Like
Do y'all watch like
Tweet
the four
about it.
majors, or like that's kind of where I am?
I watch it whenever I'm feeling it.
Honestly, you know what the most enjoyable golf watch experience I've had in a while was? Like that one time during quarantine when all the celebrities played. That was a great watch. When Steph Curry played with his dad, Kelsey
You
played
enjoyed
with
that?
Mahomes, Canelo was there, Rogers was there, John Smoltz was there. Everyone was hanging playing.
Did you like
I enjoyed
that?
watching that.
Did you like that?
It was on
because
Lake Tahoe.
Because there was some like rant, like sometimes they weren't that good.
That and it's more interesting to see players that you know, which is an argument that people make all the time with NFL and college. Is NFL's cooler because you know the players.
It's
That
wildly.
is a good point.
Sometimes the golf is just they're too good. and I get upset. When you like, I get a little upset.
Like Sir Charles was playing, they kept Paddy the Charles, like 30 strokes over par. It was great.
Sir Charles?
Yeah, Sir Charles.
Sir Charles has lost a ton of weight.
Barkley?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was like a fucking king.
You meant like Sir
something.
Charles, like he was like an English king?
Yeah, I thought.
Like he was a prince or something?
Sir Charles was Charles Barkley's nickname, along with the round amount of rebound.
He isn't very round anymore. He's lost some weight.
Little
He's looking
sports
good.
history for you there.
I'm not. Charles Barkley is like what he is now is what he is to me.
Sir Charles.
I don't know. I've never.
He's inside the
I don't call him
NBA,
Sir
Charles, to you because you didn't watch him play him.
I didn't watch him play, so I'm like, he's Charles Barkley to me. Bad golfer. His swing's getting better. This is pretty sick. All right. Next is Kyrie confronts the wrong fan at the Knicks game. I think that's fair. I don't think that you have to give the right. Let's watch the video real fast.
Yeah, I didn't see this. So what happens?
Oh, he comes back.
Whoa! that guy looks.
Look at that guy, schnoz. Oh, he's like.
That guy looks like the one who shall not be named, like a very skinnier version of him.
Yes, he does. Billy's just playing with the ball. He's going to the locker room. Someone must have said something very fucked up for him to stop. And then that guy is so scared.
I mean, imagine just turning around, you got Kyrie Irving right here talking in your ear.
You said nothing.
And you said nothing, and that's a guy who, like, he's a type, like, he may cry. That he's like, I can't believe Kyrie thought I would say that. Like, he's like a big fan of basketball, that guy.
So what did Kyrie say afterwards? Yeah, what did he say?
He admitted that he like went after the wrong fan. Like, he was just like, he's like, my bad.
Hand up, yeah.
But that guy's shoulders lean, went back just like that.
Make
Just people are yelling shit from. I think Kyrie's just obviously a very sensitive guy, and
the guy yelled, "The Earth is flat."
The guy yelled at him, and he probably said that the Earth, is flat or whatever, and that was it.
It's funny how personally Kyrie and Durant both just take everything, though.
Yes.
They're almost like the Nets are like a heel team because of them, but it's like you think. If you get to that pedestal where you have millions of followers and stuff, you'd just be able to, like, blow it off. But, they kind of just thrive on the hate. I think it drives them.
Yeah, I think it helps. I think it helps a lot of people. The Nets, the NBA is all fucked up. They're like in 8th place. They can play the Celtics in the first round.
Yeah, I don't know how the NBA works, really. I feel like it's better than when the Warriors just win every year, though.
Yes, it's getting better because the Suns are really good. But dude, the NBA has what? Is an NBA 30 or 32 teams?
30.
20 teams make the playoffs. That's the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
10 teams don't make the playoffs?
Yeah, it used to be 16, and now they do the play-in.
20
at least I like the play-in team game thing. At least it's like
I think it's stupid, but I think it's good for fans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the problem that is. It's just the 4 out of 7. The playoff series, the playoffs last 2.5 months.
Yeah, it's too long.
They need to condense it to like a month or month and a half like baseball does because those first round series, it takes 17 days to play 7 games. And it's just, they need to, I don't know, they need to draw it out less.
All right, next topic is, this one is the biggest lie in America. Selena Gomez claims that she has been off the internet for 4.5 years. First of all, you're telling me she hasn't looked up a Yelp review for a restaurant? She hasn't...
I think she means social media, probably, if I had to guess. I believe Selena. She seems like a wonderful, well-rounded lady. I believe her. It's probably awesome.
This is where it gets bad in my pop culture stuff, but who's Selena Gomez?
No chance.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's no fucking
I don't know.
way you just
I don't know who that is.
Selena Gomez.
No, stop it.
I'm dead serious. I don't know who that is.
That's like, oh my God.
I really don't know.
I don't even know. Jerry.
I mean, I know it nukes some minds, but I'm just gonna call it like I see it. Who's Selena Gomez?
That is unbelievable.
Who is she?
I mean, she's a singer, an actress. She's
How many
like.
Instagram followers does Selena Gomez have?
This is outrageous, Mintzy.
This is Banana Land. Not knowing.
This is like I'm not a big celebrity person, no amount, but it's like let's look how she has 310 million.
Okay, this is a low moment for me on pop culture. I thought you were about to say she has 4 million followers. You should know she's 310.
She's like what? Probably
That's half the damn world.
She's probably like, if you had to say, she's top 10 most famous.
310 million people?
She's top 10 most
Yeah,
famous
I would like
person
to
in
see
the world.
most followed Instagrams. She's got to be top 10, I think.
That is 310?
Well, she's worldwide, too, though. Yeah, it's a problem. Where is she?
That is.
She's
The fifth most followed person.
Most
Let me
followed
make sure
person.
I know the first. Okay, I know the first four. I know the first three. Rock. I know every other one of the top.
You know
11
Ariana
other
Grande?
girls. Yeah, I know that is.
Do you?
I mean, I don't
didn't
know
know
a lot, but
Grande
I've heard
and
of her.
not
I'm a musician,
Gomez.
actress. I've heard that name a bunch. I've never heard Selena Gomez before. Maybe because she's been gone 4.5 years. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, you know what? Mintzy.
4.5 years ago, I'm in Bossier City, Louisiana, toiling away on a radio show that 12 people listen to.
So
maybe
is she admitting that her Instagram, that 310 million people follow,
Rudy.
is fake?
Rudy. Mintzy doesn't know who Selena Gomez is.
no idea. 310 million Instagram followers.
Fifth most
No clue she is.
followed person in the world. Mintzy's like, I'm not sure if I know who that is.
If you don't know who Selena Gomez is, that's like not that. I mean, the people don't know things. Like there's a lot of people that don't know.
No.
things.
I don't know things. I don't. I like celebrities, like pop culture.
Wait, so what's
I
that
don't know
picture?
that
Can you put
much.
that right there?
I'm just curious as to what other things Mintzy doesn't know. If he
That's-
doesn't-
There are a lot of things I don't know.
If he doesn't know
He's like a
Selena
jam
Gomez-
band guitar player or something.
But I don't know any.
Yeah,
Like I don't know many. I don't know exactly her songs. I don't know like. But like she dated Justin Bieber.
Did she?
She's wildly famous. That's a crazy one not to know. That's
What?
like
Yeah,
almost
but she's been gone for 4.5 years from the
You kidding me or
spotlight, so
no?
maybe that's why I don't know
when
her.
she dated the Biebs.
like I didn't know who Olivia Rodrigo was until like a month
Wait,
ago.
did you?
I don't know who
know
that is
she
either.
Dated Justin Bieber, right?
Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a major.
He just said I didn't know. What the fuck's going on? That was a new balls. You just said I didn't know he dated She dated
That comes back
Justin
to
Bieber.
my point. So a lot of people just don't know things. Like there's like a lot of famous things that people don't know. I'm just curious. If you don't know Selena Gomez, then I'm very curious as to what else.
There's gonna be a lot.
Probably a lot
of
of things I don't know.
Yeah. That's
See, like Jake didn't know Hootie and the Blowfish, and like that I.
Whoa.
But see, like I could.
But I grew up in the
understand it.
90s, so of course, like,
Yeah, I can understand that, but you not knowing Selena Gomez is just. I feel like it's a name.
I
that's-
can't even picture Jake listening to music. I feel like he listens to music and he's like, "What is this?"
I feel
Yeah,
like Jake drives
yeah.
around listening to Beethoven.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Like, it's like when you throw like a piece of cheese on a cat's head and they like freak out and short circuit.
Yeah.
Like Jake listening to music is like, "This isn't basketball."
Yes. Does Instagram have its own Instagram?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. They have the most.
Well, this actually is the reason why me and Frankie had this massive debate like a month ago about who's the most recognizable famous person in the world, and it's close. I was saying Cristiano Ronaldo strictly because of the longevity and how popular soccer is, and that he has 423 million followers.
That helps.
He was dead set on it being Trump, which is definitely an argument to be had.
No, I don't. I think it's definitely Cristiano.
I think it's Ronaldo.
the worldwide thing.
I think just because of like soccer, like there's no place that soccer can't touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people around the world that don't care about American politics.
Do you know everyone on this list?
I know everybody
it's-
but Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Can we slide down this list a little more? I want to see
go
if there's
down the
something
list.
like a name
Imagine
I
if
don't
he
know.
was just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
who
I
people
know.
this is.
I don't know Virat Kohli. I don't know who that is.
I
know
don't
who that
He's
is
a
either.
cricketer.
I didn't know who that is
I don't know.
either.
He's a
We're
cricket
good
guy.
there. Do you know who Nicki Minaj is?
Yes. Singer. I remember.
Do you know Miley
Zendaya.
Cyrus?
Yes, of course.
Katy Perry?
Yeah, of course.
Zendaya?
Supported Ole Miss. Love Katy Perry.
So somehow Selena Gomez just
Yeah,
was
they-
dismissed.
You know who-
I don't know who Zendaya is.
Zendaya's new recently.
She's pretty
famous,
she's pretty
She's more
famous.
recent.
She's in the last year. She's on the biggest TV show and in the biggest movie.
Yeah, she's pretty famous.
Yeah, but that's more.
I mean, I don't really watch TV. I don't know what to tell
that's
you.
more
You
man.
never
Like
seen that
40
face
minutes.
before?
I don't know. She looks beautiful.
All right.
She's beautiful.
All right,
clue.
I like this is kind of a fun thing. That's who does Mintzy know or not?
No,
Do you know
somehow-
who Champagne
Billie Eilish.
Poppy
You know who
is?
Billie Eilish
Yes,
is?
I do know Billie Eilish is.
Do you know
Dua Lipa-
Champagne
I didn't know
Poppy?
who Dua Lipa was till recently, which was kind of crazy.
Oh, Dua is the best.
Dua Lipa, I didn't know who she was until I saw Stu
Who's
Feiner
Lisa?
and Megan.
Who were we with this weekend that said some really stupid shit about Dua Lipa?
I think it was
Stefan.
Stephanie's like I don't think anyone has this take, but Dua Lipa is really hot.
Yeah, he goes, does anyone else think Dua Lipa's hot? And
Yeah,
we were
you had
like,
a meltdown.
we were like, are you like,
You had a meltdown.
it's like, does anyone else think the sun's hot? Like, it's like everyone thinks Dua Lipa's hot. It was one of the most stupid things I've ever heard of.
Who do you guys think is the coolest person in the world? If you had to pick one person, and universally, not you, who you think's cool.
Oh, okay.
If you think like the America, like that's yeah.
Probably The Rock.
Mine's Snoop Dogg.
I think Snoop Dogg may be the most unanimously cool person.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's a very
People
fair.
say The Rock, but I think The Rock is also like really corny to some people.
Totally corny.
And
Yeah.
the Snoop Dogg's like
There's a lot
never
of-
like corny. It's just like, oh.
Also, the problem is that The Rock's ripped.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, you don't
Snoop Dogg's
relate to
skinny
The
as
Rock. You're
shit.
right. When you're saying cool, you want somebody you can just chill with and like relate to.
like
Snoop Dogg can just smoke one
What
blunt.
about
and
like
it's I'm
Woody
in.
Harrelson?
that's a cool guy.
Yeah,
You
but
love
that's
Woody.
not.
What about McConaughey?
McConaughey though,
No.
like a little bit too. Like
It's almost a little too
like
much.
kind of like drum circle.
Adam
Yeah, it's a little
Sandler.
too much. Yeah.
No.
What'd you say?
Adam Sandler?
No.
That's a pretty good one. Like I think like you take
Sandman's had a
Sandler-
revival.
Yeah, you take the Sandman and you take Snoop Dogg and you plug them into any situation, they're playing everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, everyone likes them.
I mean, a lot of people didn't during the New England, but I think Tom Brady's cool as
No,
hell.
dude.
No.
hate him.
Problem, though,
But
is that
people
he
get
has so many-
sports.
Okay, you're okay.
Like Snoop Dogg, I don't think there's one person like that guy sucks.
I just think it's weird when Snoop Dogg does the Corona commercials now because he's such a weed advocate. I can't take him serious like when he's doing beer.
You know who I've also
love that,
noticed?
too.
You know what I mean? But it's like Snoop Dogg's like doing a Corona.
You know who
I'm
I've
like, dude, you
also
should be
noticed
smoking a
looks
blunt
very
on
cool
the
in
beach.
everything he does? Jamie Foxx. That's a fucking
You
cool
know,
guy.
you know who's
Steve
becoming.
That's
really
a cool
beaming.
dude.
Do you know who's becoming cool at everything? Jack Harlow. Everything that guy does, people love.
I really want to hate Jack Harlow,
I know. I mean, you can't.
but it's hard.
He's very likable for no reason.
Strictly from an aspect of like he's just doing too well, like
And, like-
purely jealousy.
And I don't think he's really trying to do so well.
That's the
too.
one thing about it is like when he makes TikToks, I'm like, all right, dude, we get it. You're laying it on kind of thick. I think he's due to get nerfed. He needs to be nerfed.
Yeah, but he's on the rise.
He's due for a nerf.
How many followers do you have?
5'3", yeah.
Yeah, so he's starting to be like, holy shit.
You know what? If
Jonah
I,
Hill's cool to me.
if I were a terrorist, you know what I would do? I would just like go to a Jack Harlow meet and greet with like a buzz cutter, and I just walk up to him and I just buzz right down the middle of his head. That would ruin him.
You want to
for
hear a
few
funny
months.
story? Big F, can you come here real fast? I would love this.
Oh, yeah, this is a funny
This
story.
is a funny story about Jack Harlow because we had a real quick. Just Big F's walking over. We're at Willie's house. Ball's supposed to get his hair cut,
Yeah.
and Jetski and Big Eb used to do a podcast together. 808 and Smokes Breaks.
This was literally, so the timing of it, this is literally what's popping, what's his first like huge, like massive mainstream hit. Maybe like a month before it comes out. We were supposed to interview him. We had to do this video because they cut my hair, your hair to go to Willie's house.
Yep.
That was technically for Barstool, so that took priority.
And Jetski
so he
was the
showed up
camera
and
guy,
crazy.
right?
He showed up. Yeah, Jetski was the camera guy, so we both had to go. And then coincidentally it was Mantis, who was the plug, who like brought him into the office. And I think now my understanding is he like hates Barstool because he came through and just no one wanted to do anything with him.
Oh wow.
We were the only people that we would have been so in with him. He would have loved us.
It would've been- yeah,
He likes Mantis.
because he was in on him.
Like I'm saying, we were like if he would have we would have got in on him
He
early.
would have been like Jack Harlow's best friend.
That's what we would have got in like at the perfect time.
Yeah, like because no one.
He went mainstream star literally a month later.
And you really didn't say no because you didn't know who he was, just because you had to go to Willie's house.
And I didn't even get to, like I guess I went out outside early. Jetski actually got to like meet him like face to face for a second. It was like, yo, like sorry, bro, like we have to leave. And literally no one else wanted to interview with him, do any content with him, like anything.
It's tough. And I respect him not liking us then.
I'm pretty sure he even this could be wrong. I think he might have even did a Thinker that Caleb
Yeah,
used to
he
do,
did.
and then it just never came out.
We should find that footage. We
That
should
I could
find
be
that
wrong.
footage.
I'm like I know there was something he like did a Thinker, and I think I'm pretty sure it didn't come out.
Last
Riddle
question.
story.
Last question before you go. Do you know who Selena Gomez is?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Just gotta ask now. You know, you just gotta know. Last topic. Logan Paul says that he wants to fight Paddy the Baddy. I'm gonna put this to rest real fast. Jake Paul can say he wants to fight people. Logan Paul is an opportunist. He will take any, and he's very smart. His WrestleMania. I don't like wrestling, like WWE shit. I think it's stupid. But his was very entertaining. What he did was, I thought, like him being like almost a heel, and like that one guy knocked him out, but he was jumping off ropes and shit, was very cool. He was in WrestleMania, fought Floyd Mayweather, has his podcast, he's buying Pokemon cards. This guy could fucking do
I
everything.
love Logan Paul.
I love Logan Paul.
I respect it. These genius marketing.
I made
Genius.
a pitch to have Logan Paul come on the Coin Boys, and it might happen. If he comes and I think he's great. And I when we met him in
Great guy.
Jersey, he was great.
Also wears Balls beachwear on the reg.
Wears Balls beachwear, wears Penn stuff all the time. I know we pay him to do that, but still. But yeah, I mean, I don't see when the Pauls say something, it can 1,000% happen. I think for sure.
Yeah, him and Paddy. Actually, what we just brought up is that he said the fans would eat up if him and Paddy fought. Him and Paddy fought would be pretty fucking.
I could smell
crazy.
the money from here.
They also look similar. I feel like Paddy's the English version of Logan Paul.
Yeah, I guess. But Paddy's just like, you wouldn't know Paddy's a fighter when you walk past him in the street, and he could just kill you in 2 seconds. But yeah, I would watch it. Of course I would. After show, Balls has his new show, new OnlyFans show, Only Stands.
Only Stands, yeah.
Stands.
We put out
Only
the first
Stands.
episode last night if you want to check it out.
Getting some
It's on
clicks.
the Barstool
People
Sports
excited.
YouTube. We're getting some clicks because you know what? People are horny. Everybody's horny. We interviewed a wonderful model named Jeannie Exum. She may or may not have stamped her boyfriend recently, made some headlines because of that. We talked about that.
May or may not, or she did.
Classic
allegedly-
classic misunderstanding.
allegedly stamped her boyfriend.
Oh, so someone said she did, but she says
Well, she's
no.
in the news.
How do you not
Google Jeannie Exum.
how do you not get distracted by sitting?
It was a little distracting because
I mean,
she had a wonderful shirt on. So yeah, if you
But you're a reporter.
Yeah,
You know-
I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
She asked me to do sex on OnlyFans, and I said no because
I heard that.
journalistic
I saw
integrity.
that clip.
Yeah.
You won't be in my OnlyFans.
I will
so.
not. I will not. I don't think I'd want to fuck when I have to hold the camera and shit. Actually do it correctly. That sounds annoying.
I'll produce it.
No, yeah, we can get a producer.
That sounds very annoying.
It depends on what we do.
I'm so out. What do you mean?
Glenny, no.
How am I
you don't
not holding?
understand.
I'm obviously holding the phone. How would I not be holding the phone?
I can hold the phone. You don't have to hold the phone.
I'm out.
So yeah, if you go
Glad you have your
on
integrity
Jeannie
still.
Exum, accused of stabbing boyfriend in New York apartment. She was all over the news, New York Post, the whole nine. So we got to the bottom of that, talked about her OnlyFans methods, what she posts on there, how much her subscription is, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She offered me to join. And yeah, it was a
How'd
fun
you
show.
do?
We got a one episode with Lisa Ann coming next week as well.
How'd you get the idea? I know you've been kind of doing some stuff with this last couple of years. How'd this come about?
So honestly, it came about through Bush the Lion.
Yeah. Shout out me.
So
I mean,
Marty
he's horny.
started doing Bush the Lion, and he's like, oh, I kind of want Bush the Lion to be a place where we can invite anybody we want to just come on and talk. And I was doing OnlyFans rankings on the website at the time, and the other girl that was here, Monty Maroney, DM me, was like, oh, if you ever want to collaborate, let me know. I said, I'll come and watch the live one day. She came on and did well, so I was saying, maybe there's something to do here.
So,
So basically, I all
Thank you,
thanks to
Marty.
Marty. Hashtag thank you, Marty.
it kind of is.
Even though you didn't want to come on the day, I had Marty on.
That's fine. I wanted you to do it.
Yeah, but it was, so we'll see how it goes. We got Lisa Ann next to you. We got Eva Lovia.
It's funny because you take it OnlyFans seriously.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
an
it's
OnlyFans
all
reporter.
very funny.
I'm a journalist. I'm an OnlyFans journalist.
I think it's awesome.
I'm the world's only OnlyFans journalist.
Next, we all are back from New Orleans. Shout out Mintzy for Hogs for a Cause. Before he talks about it, I went. I didn't really stay at his tent. That's because if you listen to Dave Portnoy's show, he's like, there was no more food left, blah, blah.
We ran out of food at
We ran out of
7:20 on
food
Friday
early,
night.
and we got there at 7:15. I walked around. I had a glazed donut with pulled pork on it.
Ooh,
I had
that as well.
sweet and savory combination.
I had a fried ball of macaroni and cheese and pulled pork in it. I had so much food, and the thing is, the South, very nice people, just kept pulling me into tents, drinking, eating. It was a great event. I loved it.
You know what that makes you think of? Remember remember the apple shots in Daytona?
Yeah, those were great. Great.
I want to say on the Hogs front, I'll say this publicly. I just really, really appreciate everybody at Barstool supporting it. I ran my mouth about it a lot the last couple of months to a point of being annoying, I'm sure. But Hogs to Cause raised $2.6 million for families fighting child cancer. I don't know, and really more noble thing you could do. First year for Team Portnoy, we raised $50K. I'm happy about that. I mean, we really did it the last 2 weeks. We had 23 people on our team, including Large, Chef Donnie, Rudy, appreciate him, Playboy Marty, Megan, Nick Mangold, and we had a lot of people, but I learned a lot this year. I'll start the fundraising earlier next year. I think we set a great foundation, and big shout out to Dave Portnoy and Big Cat. When I looked up and saw them walking across the UNO Lakefront grounds to making it to Hogs, I thought that was a very, very cool moment. I'm wearing a Team Portnoy cap. All the merch we sold goes to our fundraising and the world's most delicious fundraiser. And Marty, it got freaking wild out there late Friday. I hate you.
Yeah, I heard.
I stayed for Manny Fresh and Juvenile from midnight to 2:30 a.m. Our tent, we had a laser show DJ. Well, it wasn't a laser show. It was like a light show with the DJ till literally ended at 3:45 in the morning. But big success, and already looking forward to 2023.
Yeah, it was awesome. New Orleans was great.
You were talking about it earlier. Just if Duke, what'd you have planned if Duke would have won?
Yeah, if Duke won, I had a mariachi band booked to follow me around and just sing about Coach K. I was giving them incredible. Coach K facts. I had to cancel them. That sucked.
Did you have to pay him any money?
No, I told them it was like a whole thing in front, like,
okay,
let's if they lose, we're not going to do
deal.
it. But yeah, New Orleans was great. I went out one night. It was fun. Bourbon Street's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. Raising Cane's, big shout out. How was working the drive through at Cane's?
That was fun. That video's coming out, I think, today or tomorrow. It's coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. Go subscribe to Coin Boys on Barstool iCasino. And that's it. That's the rundown.